Do you know anybody who's wound up on one of those lists?
I have a little experience with this.
Will you tell us?
So I travel a lot. I'm on planes more days of the week than I'm probably not on planes. And one day my husband and I were traveling together and we got this SSSS on our boarding pass. You know, we have pre-check. Pre-check didn't work and went through all of this additional screening with pre-check and thought, okay, the TSA guy said, this is random, just be patient. Like, okay, got it. You got to do the thing. And then the next day and the next flight happened again. The next day and the next flight, it happened again. My husband and I split off. He was going one direction, I was going another direction. We both went through it. We were both getting this treatment, and I was honestly getting kind of pissed. There was a whole lot that went into it, but it wasn't until about a week later. I knew there was something going on because once or twice, yeah, okay, maybe, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a row, clearly something was happening. And I talked to a TSA supervisor in one of these airports, and he's looking at my military ID card. He's like, why is this happening to you? You're in the military. I was like, you're telling me, buddy. And he's like, first of all, this is way above my pay grade. But what he shared with me was very revealing, and he said that he had a lot of friends who were Trump supporters, who had no problems traveling, and then all of a sudden, all of them started getting this Quad S on their boarding pass. You got to go 45 minutes through TSA and all this other stuff. And he looked at me and he's like, there's something fishy going on here. And I was like, yeah, I think I should make some calls. And he said, you should make some calls. And he had no idea that I had anything to do with politics at all. As far as he knew, he had never heard Tulsi Gabbard before. He was just like, military, what's going on here? Air Marshal whistleblowers came forward about a week and a half later and provided evidence. They took pictures of the targeting package. For those of you in the military, you know what that means. They took pictures of the targeting package that the TSA made for me that showed I had been added to the secret domestic terror watch list called Quiet Skies, and the words operational was on that targeting package. And unbeknownst to me, had a little bit of an idea, but unbeknownst to me, for those last week and a half or 2 weeks, I had had at least 3 federal air marshals following me and traveling with me everywhere I went. And there were K-9 teams, there were EOD teams. I was getting swabbed for traces of explosives, not only in the initial going through TSA, but again before even boarding the plane at the gate.